Hey, this is Ascending Alps day 10. Ooh, 10. Wow, double digits. Look at that. What a journey. Anyway, so I am just going to pop on for a quick little, again, this is just a nice little quick bit that I wanted to share with you because as I've mentioned over the last few episodes, I have been juggling a lot. I've been a little disheveled, trying really hard to get organized, falling a little behind on some things, dealing with some obstacles that are out of my hand and just trying to find a balance. And today I was at a point where I was just like, oh my God, I can't do any of this. I have too much to do. I can't get any of it done. I'm just going to lay in my bed instead because that's just all I was able to do. I found myself laying there and just attempting to meditate to kind of work through some of the stuff that I had to do, and I couldn't bring myself to even do that. So what happened was I stopped trying to do anything. I stopped trying to overthink. I stopped trying to make myself even be present in that moment. I just allowed myself to just be instead of trying to make myself be, if that makes sense. Like I allowed myself, like I just said, I stopped making myself be present in that moment, but really what I was doing was I was being present in that moment without forcing it. So that is what I realized I needed for myself. So I stopped thinking about all of the chores I had to get done. I stopped thinking about all of the tasks that I need to be checking off on my list. And I just laid there and I just allowed myself to just be and kind of release and let go of some of the stuff that was weighing down on me and stressing me out at that time. And I realized that one of the things that I needed to do today that I haven't done in a while was create. I needed to get artsy, I needed to paint, and I needed to get down to it and just let myself free flow. So this is not complete. This is just the first step to a really cool piece of art that I began. I started with some background blending and some different fun little coloring techniques back there, all intuitive, so there's no rhyme or reason to what I do. I actually utilize this as a way of doing an intuitive reading for myself to kind of figure out what I need and what needs attention for myself energetically, physically, mindfully. I go based on the colors, I go based on the patterns, I go based on what I put on. It all depends. This specifically had a lot to do with, I did a very strong chakra reading actually as I was going through. And if that's something that you're interested in learning more about, let me know and we can actually chat about that at some time a little bit deeper. I can talk to you about how I do these readings for myself and for others. But anyway, I started with that and then I actually got to adding some different herbs. I use a lot of different dried herbs when creating some of my pieces. Here's an example of something like that I've done before, where you could see the different herbs, and there's even, sometimes I'll utilize crystals in my work as well. As you can see, these two are sealed with resin, so eventually that will be true for this one as well. This is just the initial collage. I started with this tree, but there's going to be lots of other flowers and herbs and other colors added to this. Dried leaves and all that fun stuff will be incorporated as well, and then I'll eventually also seal that with resin. But so that was kind of what I got to today. And the point of this, why I'm sharing this with you, is even in the midst of all chaos, when you're stressed out, if you're anxious, if you're worried, if you're overwhelmed, whatever it may be, it is okay to stop and pause and do something that you know will make you feel good. Do something that will make you feel happy. You don't have to feel guilty for taking the time to play with paint or to have a dance party or to shoot some hoops, to play video games, whatever it may be. You don't have to feel guilty about taking that time for yourself. Even in the midst of all chaos, it is okay to take a moment for you, and that moment can be as long as you need it to be. So this is just your reminder to make sure that you're always doing what you love, no matter what else is going on around you. No matter how hard or trying the times may be, no matter what you have to get done, make sure that you make some time to do what you love. Honor yourself, honor your hobbies. That is how you stay true and speak your truth. That's how you stay true to yourself. It's super important that you do that. It really is. To be able to allow yourself to express yourself and flow freely and just be you. It's so, so, so important. So make sure you make that time for yourself, whatever it may be, however long you need it to be. Even if you don't have a lot of time, schedule it in for a small amount of time, even if you only have a few minutes. Like this painting, for example, I didn't finish it in one sitting. I will be coming back to it. So there are things in your life that you may be able to do in little bits and pieces. Maybe it's that you read chapters of a book here and there, or maybe it's that you start learning new recipes to cook. Whatever it is, just take some time for yourself, whether it's hours or minutes. Make sure that you set that time aside from you, because you are worth it and you more than deserve that. So thank you so much for tuning in for Ascending Alps. This was day 10. I'm feeling so good about this journey and being able to share this stuff with you. Like, as you know, I've had a few rocky days, and I'm excited about the fact that I can feel myself coming out of this, and I'm able to share that with you. So thank you again. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm Amanda Marie, and I appreciate you. Love and good vibes. Love and good vibes. Mwah.